Hello, we are back with the YMCA World Championships 2025, and we are going into a special match which is not of the direct tournament bracket, but this is to fight out the second best newcomer of 2025. So, yeah, we have Rühlenwurst on the top right, and we have Pümpelbankräuber on the lower left. I was told that this was really awesome match, really good match. I'm really curious because these guys are newcomers, so they are not like playing on the highest level, but at least they made it almost to the end of the loser bracket. So we'll see. Here with some scouting with a ranger. I'll just speed up until stuff happens. Okay. Here we see a bomber going for the construction yard of DoubleJ. Rühlenwurst. In the tournament, his name was DoubleJ. Oh my god, will he kill the Conyard? Oh my god, it just got the service depot up, and in the same moment, he killed the Conyard. Wow. What a timing. There's more bombers coming in. This guy, the Pümpelbankräuber, in the tournament, he kept doing this all the time. I think one of his first games was against me, and he did the same stuff. Oh my god, if he had just attacked the service depot and taken it down. Oh, lucky, lucky crash of the plane. Took out two refineries that were damaged already. Now comes the next construction yard. I guess he's in panic mode. He's just shitting his pants and he needs more Conyards because he almost lost the Conyard without. Now the service depot is down. Wow. Will he be able to take out the construction yards, remaining one? I mean, DoubleJ knows what's coming from Pümpelbankräuber. This is good. Drop, just kill the infantry that takes down the aircraft. Yeah, I think he's sacrificing his bombers a little bit too much. It's not very good here. But he's also building an army alongside. Very nice. Very good. Composition is a bit strange. Like, these guys are good against tanks. These guys are good against tanks. Against infantry, there's nothing. Next bombers coming down. Will they take out the last refinery? So it's looking really bad for DoubleJ, the pink player here. Okay, cool. Oh, nice. The artillery is doing a good job. But these two Apocalypse tanks are a problem. He has a Mirage tank, which is not the best against Apocalypse. He tries to take out the Conyard. Maybe he thinks it's the last one. I don't know. But now he's reconstructing. He's rebuilding his army. The bombers looking for damage, but just find damage on themselves. Yeah. So I think it's Green has fired his shots, and that's it. I mean, yeah, that's cool. Okay, he takes out almost the last refinery. I don't know what the cache is saying. Let's check it out. Yeah, but he's totally out of cash. If he had taken out that refinery, it would mean the world. It would completely change. Oh my god, he takes out the refinery. This game. What is this game, man? Okay, now he needs to sell stuff to get money back. He needs to stop production, cancel his. Let's look at the production. Yeah. He's building a refinery. The AA gun he should stop. The engineer he should stop because no money in the bank. Oh wait, he has some money in the bank. What he did? Where did he get it from? Is he a cheater? I know he sold buildings. Yeah, he sold. Of course, the factories. There's no point in them selling it. Is the most sensible option. He gets back a refinery. Oh, if Pümpelbankräuber would know this, he would just go from the side over the refinery, take it out again. Unbelievable. So I take everything back. I thought Pümpelbankräuber has taken his shot and now he's lost all his army in the goal for taking out one of the two Conyards. Now we have Flaken. It's covering quite an area. Now he goes for the power plants. I think that's a grave mistake by Pümpelbankräuber. He should actually do one thing. You either go for all the conyards and the service depots, or you go for all the refineries, or you go for the power. If you go for the power, these are easy targets. You kill them with like one bomber. Oh, okay. He's just a master in crash landing. I don't know, but that's normally what you should do. Focus on one thing. If you take out the power, you're producing faster. The other one produces slower. Then you overtake with a ground army. If you go for the refineries, then you want to take out the money. If you go out for the conyards, he cannot rebuild anything. Then time is on your side. You just need to hold out. Everyone knows this from Command Conquer games. Losing your construction yard, MCV, it's you're on death clock. Okay, he's doing the same shit again. Builds the same tanks. We'll see what happens. I think this army is not too bad. It can actually do something, but I don't know. All of these are Mirage tanks. So in case you didn't notice, these are all tanks that are disguised in this game. They look like civilian buildings here in this case. Okay, they're waiting it out. I think DoubleJ is doing a much better job at getting buildings up. Okay. Absolute sacrifice, 5 bombers, no effect at all, except for like the power plant that was killed by his own artillery when they took out the pilots. Another bomber's coming. No, it's just turning around. Let's go. So I think this game is now lost for green. He has really, really, really gotten back up on his feet. Wow, insane. 2 moments. This match had 2 moments where I think DoubleJ was insanely close to lose this game. Yeah. The chrono tanks just do their thing. They're really good against tanks. They suck against infantry, but not if you teleport on the infantry. Then you teleport him to death. So that's that. I think he's already building new of these guys, so I guess we can see it now. I'm slowing down the game, so you see, he teleports on the infantry, and the infantry is mashed. That's how it works. So yeah, I think green can give up now. There's no point, I think, in fighting this out, because green cannot recover. I mean, he can take down the attackers, maybe. Okay, cool. Now there's point defense laser in the mix. That's a very good decision. This will intercept projectiles now. Really cool. But his economy is down so much. He just has a few harvesters, and he has more harvesters, more everything. He has an ore purifier. He does not have industrial power plant, which would make everything cheaper. Yeah, it's just over. He has to accept it. But he's a fighter. He keeps on going. I mean, the bombers can take their shot at the chrono tanks. I mean, they're really good against the prism cannons because they are light armored. Here, you see. The chrono tanks are heavy armored, so they take less damage from the bombers. He managed to stop it. Not bad. But there's no way he's going to come back from this. He will now, I guess, waste all his bombers again in the base. No, it's not too much of a waste. He got some kills, but now he's wasting the rest. Okay, I see. Not the worst go, but it's not gonna change the tide. Turn the tide. I think that this is gonna be over soon. Yeah. It's just yeah, this is a really strong play by DoubleJ. Also, the Pümpelbankräuber as a newcomer, also really good. Both deserve this prize. Only one can win it to be the second best newcomer. The reason is that because at this point in the tournament, there's another newcomer who is not yet out or might become the world champion. But he's still in the loser bracket, the other newcomer, and both of them have dropped out at the same stage of the loser bracket. So this makes them both candidates for being second best newcomer of the year. Shock Troopers really good here. He always managed to like find the right answer when the army is in his base, but not beforehand. I think the Shock Troopers also, they cannot be crushed. You cannot drive over them. So that's then this whole trick where he teleports on them doesn't work. So potentially these Shock Troopers would clear the whole army because these rockets really bad against infantry. These are armor-piercing rockets. And they really bad. He realizes it now, just goes away and says like, no, not this bullshit, not with me. He needs some anti-infantry, otherwise it's not going to work out. Okay, he's given up now. It makes sense because this was already over. Then let's just go into the second game of the two players. And then we'll find out who will be the second best newcomer of 2025. I think this was the game. Then this is the follow-up game. So if DoubleJ, or in this game he's called Rühlenwurst, wins the game, he is second best newcomer. Otherwise, if Pümpelbankräuber wins, of course, he's doing the bomber thing. I guess I missed it already. I was speeding up the game too much. Wait, I just started over, right? Okay. I can't press restart, how sad. So, if Pümpelbankräuber... where was the replay now? Now I messed it up. I'm so sorry, guys. I think it's somewhere here. It must be down there somewhere. Here it is. No. Yes, this is the game. So, yeah, Pümpelbankräuber, if he wins it, it's 1-1, and they have to fight it out in the best of 3, the third game. We speed it up a little bit again. So what I missed now is he's again doing his bomber thing. So the bombers are coming to this side here. And he's stacking up bombers. Let's see. So here's the scout plane. Actually, the scout plane has seen what is there. He goes up with the bombers, like his typical thing, but this time more bombers. Not as early, but more bombers. And now the Eurofighters. They take down the guys. They take down the Frogfoots, the Su-25. And the Eurofighters make short process of them. And that's something he could have seen because he sent the spy plane to see what is in the base. He found the stuff. He saw the Eurofighters, but still he decided, I will go head first in there. And he lost like all his Frogfoots and did not do much damage. So he just continues doing the same thing again, and now Rühlenwurst or DoubleJ has correctly adapted. He realizes, okay, this guy loves bombers, this guy loves the same unit. He's not doing anything else, I guess. I mean, he could have scouted also in this game. Why not? He could just use the first Eurofighter to fly over and see what is he doing. But he just built the stuff, and the other guy also built his stuff, but now he has adapted and has the counter. Easily takes him out, no more threat. Konyards are safe. He has a supply depot, service depot, so he will build new Konyards now. The Op Purifier is up, so more income for him. He has not secured the blue ore field. That's really bad. Let's go to Pümpelbankräuber. Has this field. That's much better because the blue Tiberium is so much more dense, gives more income. Always take it. If you can. He can, he does, no problem. Rühlenwurst can, but does not. That's bad. I think he's too much occupied with, like, I don't want to get my Konyard bombed and stuff like this. So that's why he built this big amount of Eurofighters. Pümpelbankräuber again, he's collecting bombers again. He's building Apocalypse tanks and rocket soldiers. It's the same stuff again. It seemed to have worked quite often, so that's why he's doing it. Oh, we have a new unit in the mix. The Tesla tanks are coming. That's a good decision, I guess, because they can also take down infantry. Rühlenwurst on the other side. Sadly, this map does not allow us to see everything. Only in this case now, because the satellite from the tech center already started. and gave full map vision. Once this is gone, forget it. So if we look at the earnings graph, then DoubleJ was ahead for most of the game. Now he's dropping and they meet. I think it's because he's only mining one field and this is empty now. The other field here is potentially being mined, but he does not do that. This one, he doesn't mine it. So his income is dropping now. It's really dangerous. And Pümpelbankräuber, he has just too few harvesters. He should ramp up his economy, but at least he has 2 fields that are being mined. He still hasn't a refinery up there. He is not going down there for a refinery. I don't know why. It would make total sense here. Yes, now you can see his income is dropping like crazy. He's missing out on important income. He was so much ahead. Now Pümpelbankräuber catches up. Let's look at the army value. Yeah, his army is worth so much more, and this is no surprise. His army is also better adapted to the enemy, I guess. I mean, the Prison Blasters here, these guys, they have a lot of splash damage. And he has like the Apocalypse tanks. Oh, support power. Oh, another support power. A10 Warthogs come in. Funny. Actually, he should not have Warthogs, but I think he found this in a crate as a one-time use support power. So actually, is a combat coming? Is he going? Actually, the Prison Blaster should lose against on the same cost level. If you have like 2 Prison Blasters versus 1 Apocalypse, the Apocalypse will win, even though the 2 Prison Blasters cost a little bit more. Oh, he teleported one of these guys in. I mean, not too bad, but he only caught one. I guess he wanted to teleport more in and kill them with the prism cannons. That's like a typical tactic. You just use the chronosphere and you take something and just teleport it in front of your long-ranged weapons, so they just all shoot at it. It was now teleported back, but it's just a husk. It's already destroyed. Great. So the Prison Blasters actually are losing in a vacuum in a 1 versus 2 or whatever against the Apocalypse tanks, but this changes greatly if you have many of them and the splash damage stacks up and the range becomes relevant. Stuff like this changes a lot. And I'm a bit afraid he's building a lot of Apocalypse tanks. These guys are slow. They don't have much range. They are great tanks. They have so much hit points. They have point defense laser. That is great. They have propaganda, makes the infantry stronger. All nice. But against the Prison Blaster, oof. I'm not so sure if this will take a good ending. Yeah, the Eurofighters take down this guy again. We'll see. There is a potential combat now as he's moving over. But he's just up there. Let's see. Okay, there's no combat now. But he's just peeking forward. Rühlwurst has still not taken the blue ore field. The army crafts are getting a little bit closer. But he's back with the earnings. Now this field is being mined. He's back. Too many harvesters are here. He should get some of the guys over there, especially since they can teleport anyway. Okay, there's a chrono shift. Oh my god. He chrono sphered his Prison Blasters into his base. Actually, the infantry is easy to take out with Prison Blasters. He didn't do it. But okay, he focused on the buildings. Oh, here's the combat going on. Let's change this to army. Yeah, they just get obliterated. Apocalypse tanks just get obliterated by this army. And the reason is it's like a parabola mirror, like a focus lens, and all the damage is like focus lensing into the army that was moving in. And I think that's a nail on the coffin for Pümpelbankräuber. He has such a big army and he's coming. The drop here in the army graph is insane for Pümpelbankräuber because he just moved in his slow stuff without anything. If he had some artillery in the back, would be fine. The artillery could shoot on the Prison Blasters. But if you just move slow tanks into like a crazy damage engine, you're gonna lose it. You should not do that. Also, the point defense laser is not very useful against these energy weapons here. Against the Mirage, it's okay. But the Prism Blasters, they don't care about point defense laser. They only care about reflector armor. So, yeah, now he has vision again. I think the bombers, they can like make short process of the tanks. Tanks, though, especially Prism Blasters, are light armored, so they take a lot of damage by the bombers. Heavy armored Mirage tanks don't take so much damage. Oh my god. He has taken out a bomber but lost 2 Eurofighters, so not a good trade. He's going in there. And oh my god, he's not going in with anything that can win. The Prism Blasters take some damage, but the Mirage tanks are completely useless against the point defense laser. The Shock Troopers do a very good job. So yeah, this fight goes in favor of Pümpelbankräuber. Nice. His army has finally won. And this is the really big difference between standing, defending. Oh my god, the Auroras. They are devastating for the infantry. Oh my god. They took out almost all the infantry. Wow. So if you're defending with these heavy units, you have point defense laser, you have shock troopers, the stuff is not so big range and the enemy is just moving in like crazy. What we just saw, the enemy will lose everything. If you have this slow army and you are moving into the parabola lens of damage, then you lose all your army. So the same army can win in one case and can lose in the other. If you make bad engagements, that's really hard for your army. Your composition can be better, but you make a shitty engagement, you lose all of them. This can happen especially against class cannons like the Prism tanks. So it's still open who will win this match. If we look at the numbers, then there should be no chance for Pümpelbankräuber in green. DoubleJ should win this easily. Even though the earnings are down again, let's check what's going on there. Oh, we missed. Yeah, he's just mining one field. Plutarbirium, he's still like, nah, I don't need that. The other field also doesn't need it. I think this map is too big for like newcomers. It has just too many fields that are far apart. You need to stretch your base. You need to expand. You should like attack with air from one side and push through the connection island, whatever, in the middle. Both guys are messing, but there's no real combat. So, oh, there was a weather storm. It took out a lot of stuff. So he's even using the super weapons now. And Aurora bombers, they shoot in there. Take the damage. The army's coming. He's moving it along and stringing it up, which is often... Okay, now they are gathering. They're not stringing up anymore. That's good. Maybe he had the Eurofighter see the army and realized I have to go in there smartly, but he's not really attack moving, but it doesn't matter. At this point, he just has so much more. I don't think it doesn't matter what he's doing. He just needs to attack, and that's it. He's just killing the whole army, and the reason is that the army craft of both players is on a completely different level. I think this is again a win for Rühlenwurst. I don't think the other guy can recover here. He's a fighter, so last game he really tried it for long. But now the damage is so big, I don't think he can come back from this. He's going for the radar. He takes out the really nasty tech buildings. Takes long to rebuild. He takes out all the infantry. He calls it GG, and then we can say DoubleJ is the second best newcomer of 2025. Congratulations. Good games. The first one was superb to watch. The second one was okay. I think the map is a bit too big for newcomers, but still a good game. Nice to watch.